Hi,
Hi!
this is the Texas Craft Queens, and
We're back.
Yep, and we're about to show you how to do a nurse badge reel and a summertime keychain.
Yes, using UV resin with molds.
Yep, so let's get started.
Alright, so here's what we're going to be using today. So we have our fairway and our beads and our mold here, and then this is the 0.8. It is the clear, stretchy cord stuff that you can get. That one came in a kit, but I have a big roll I got on Amazon. And that's going to be for our keychain, and then we're going to use the Tickle Me and this mold here, along with these fun little beads for our badge reel for our nurse. So, got everything cut out, got all of our beads out, so let's move all that aside and we will mix the resin. Alright. Let's do this one first. It's not going to take a whole lot to fill in this little teardrop, so I'm not going to mix a whole lot of the fairway, but we'll mix enough. I'm going to leave the cap on for this one since it's such a small amount. Get this poured in here.
That's one thing, it don't come out of that bottle very easily.
It doesn't. It's kind of thick, which is nice in a way, but also kind of hard. Let's see what that gets us. It's like we mentioned earlier, you don't want to do real thick coats, especially when you're using a mold, because if it's too thick, it's going to take several times of curing both sides to get it. Ooh, it's probably too much glitter. To get it cured. So let's mix and see what we got here. Yeah, too much glitter but not enough resin, so you can see how it's kind of a paste. That's not what you want. So we're going to add some more resin in here. Give this another mix.
I don't like green, but that one is pretty.
It is really pretty. This fairway is nice, pretty
It's
bright
giving me
green.
some Tinkerbell vibes.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Such a pretty, vibrant green. Yeah, probably a little more resin. It's still kind of thick. Wipe that off so I can put that there.
And if you mix too much, just throw it in another mold.
Absolutely. I keep other little molds on hand right beside me when I'm working, so that way I can just put it in there if I need to. This is better. It's not so thick. So let's pour this into here. Oh. Let me get a little bit of this out because it is kind of full. And let it work its way around that little point, because these already had the little holes built in for the keychain part to go into. And sometimes you can kind of take and squeeze it and it'll go in there. Sometimes you can work it around. I pull it in with the little silicone stick. Alright, let's see. I'm going to let that one kind of rest for a minute while it makes up my pink. And we'll kind of see how it looks. This one I am going to take the top off.
Yeah.
That's a little too much to pour through the spout. And these do take a little bit more to fill up than what we mixed to cover up like the acrylic blanks and things like that, because we're actually using this as the acrylic piece technically. Alright, let me grab another stir stick. them out of the package. There we go. Actually got a little hair in this one. So we're gonna get that out right quick.
It happens.
It does. Especially when your hair is down. Well, it doesn't want to stay. Come on, stick. There we go. Alright. Now we're good.
It's the worst whenever you're working on a epoxy cup.
Yes.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah. Especially if you're going for a certain pattern or like a Milky Way or something like that. It's not always that easy to get that hair out of there. Mix this up, see what we got. This is so pretty.
There it is. It looks like it's got like maybe rainbow type or gold maybe?
Maybe, yeah. It's throwing out some
just
gold
twinkles
green
so
twinkle
pretty.
color, yeah.
It's perfect for summer.
Absolutely. Yay. Exactly the thickness we need. Alright. Let's pour this in here. Like I said, you want to pour about half, so that way it doesn't take so long to cure and it still gives you a nice thick badge reel. Kind of smooth it out, see where that gets us, see if we need any more. I always try to push it to the edges, but try not to go too far up the edge to where you've got this weird little lip on it when it's done. Turn my mold so I can kind of see what it looks like on that one side. Oh yeah. That looks pretty perfect to me. Let that self-level for a minute. Let's see. I think this one will be okay. I don't want to make a mess trying to get some of it out. We'll just have to cure that a few more times. Let's grab, let's see.
You should mix whatever you have left together.
And have both of them?
Yeah.
Let's try it. Alright, so we're going to try to be fast. Put some pink in there. Green.
Oh, that's gonna be neat. We might have to use that one instead.
Yep.
We'll see how they come out.
You never know what you're gonna make when you start just mixing. Sorry, my husband's calling. Kind of bring them around into each other. There we go. Yay!
I'm gonna pause here.
Alright, so I got it kind of swirled in there. I think that'll be pretty cute. We're gonna set
looks
these
like a wave.
aside. It does. It kind of does look like a little wave. Alright, I think we're pretty much out of green, but we're gonna leave our pink to the side because there's still quite a bit in there. Alright, I'm gonna turn this, that one there. We're kind of turn, well, bring these up a little bit more. And turn our lamp. Maybe that way. There we go. That'll cure a couple of minutes. So cute. I love the way those bright colors just shine under that lamp.
Mm-hmm. Looks great.
Throw that green cup in the trash.
I need to get one of those buttons that will play while we're doing
Yeah.
the curing.
Give us a little music, little jam, a little tune.
Mm-hmm.
Now once we get done on this side, we'll actually flip these molds over and we will cure the other side for 120 seconds also. And when you're wanting to use molds with the UV resin, you have to make sure that it is clear so that the UV can get through both sides of the mold. Alright, so that one just finished up. Can I give it a little check? Cool. Alright, so we're going to flip them over. And again, 120 on this side. And if you do want to do, like, if you wanted to do these molds thicker, you could cure one half of it, like pour half of it, cure that half, and then pour the other half, and then cure it. Just don't go too terribly thick. Go ahead and clean this one off while we're waiting. Uh-oh, looks like I got some on there earlier. Just wipe that off. The nice thing about the UV resin, it doesn't cure until you put it under the light or outside. So it gives you a longer working time.
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to turn these back over. And you can kind of give them a little feel. It popped right out of there.
Love when that happens.
Yes, me too.
Oh man, that color.
It's so pretty. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with this. It takes a little bit more to work that around there so you can pop it out of the hole. And then let's check this one. This one we're going to be careful with since I got it a little too thick. We may have to cure this one again. Well, it's actually not too bad. It's a little bit squishy. So I'm going to go ahead and put the light back on that one for a minute. I'll do that back here for just a minute so we can kind of work with these other two. But, well, yeah, let's go ahead and stick them all back under there. The edge is a little bit sticky on that one. So the only thing about working with the molds, sometimes if it's like the inside edge to where it can't get exactly the light through here, it may get a little sticky, so always check everything to make sure you get it nice and cured. Go for another 60 on that one and then we'll check them. Those colors are so pretty.
The wave in that one's really cute. I noticed it whenever you
mix it around. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to use this one. I like to use, because like you can see, this was the back. You can kind of see where the some of the air bubbles and stuff kind of pulled up. So I like to use the smooth, shiny side to decal. That on here. Awesome. Pull off the transfer tape. Oh, love it.
Oh wow.
Love it.
That does pop on there.
Yes, that sky blue magic looks awesome.
Also available at RNvinyl.com.
Sweet. Yeah, that's gonna look so good. Alright, so let's go ahead and seal this in. That way with it rubbing and things like that. And then of course when you take it off and put it in your purse, then it doesn't come off. And this one we cleaned off earlier. Smooth this around, and at least with this one we don't have to worry about a hole like we did with the keychain, because there's no hole on it. Way up to those edges. I think this is the last edge I didn't get, but we'll check in a second.
A little further up on that top.
Oh, yeah. Finally caught the glare in the light.
Swizzling
Back up,
out.
see what we think. I got a hole going on down here. What do we think, Cassidy?
I think it's looking
Good
good.
to you?
Yep.
Sweet. Alright, we're going to slide that over there. And we're going to let that cure. Alright. I don't know, I'm with you. I'm kind of liking this one instead. Plans can change.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Trying to pull the wrong edge. I don't know how long we want to go with here.
I usually it's just gonna be a little like 6.
I usually double mine. So
do about 12 inches.
about 12 inches probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. And grab paper scissors. Alright. So people do it differently. It's kind of up to you how you want to do yours. I usually take mine, I get both of the ends together, and I go through the hole, pull this through, but then I take and I put these back through here, and I pull tight, to where it kind of creates that knot, to where you're not having to worry about anything coming untied down here, or anything like that. It's just going to stay in place because you put your beads here. So, that's how I like to do it. Alright. Let's see. We definitely want our summer bead in here. Don't want to make it too crazy. Let's see, do I want this one at the bottom? Should we put that one at the bottom?
I think the beach ball is a good one.
This one?
Oh,
this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. We'll go with that.
Looks fun.
It does look fun. Alright, so we're going to put both of them through there. Just kind of pull tight. And then do our Hello Summer next. And then
neon yellow.
Yeah, go with the glitter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's do this through here. Oh, come on. There it is. Alright, what do we think about that?
Yeah.
Love it.
It's bright.
It is. It's nice and bright. Alright, so we need some Keychain Hardware that I didn't grab. One second, guys.
I put the door shut.
Where did I press? Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to grab my stuff, so. Alright, so I'm going to take, I put mine through here. Keep everything in place. And then, so you can do this kind of two different ways too. Some people tie it off right here and then run it back through. Some people just run it back through. It's kind of, you know, personal preference. I usually take mine here and I will run it back through these beads. And then I do, I guess, what they call the balloon tie off after you get it back through here. You run it through here, come back the other side. If I can get my fingers to work properly. There we go. So we just kind of pull it tight, get all that adjusted, and then you can just kind of take, I may have cut it a little bit too short, guys, but kind of take and pull it back through like you would tie off a balloon. Kind of pull it through, gives you your deal. I don't know, usually I would go back through this one and do a balloon tie again. I don't think I had that much string this time, so we're just going to kind of tie it off here. Do a knot, and then we'll turn it around. Come on. So then I take it and I flip it over, and then I'll tie a knot on the other side. And then I'll do it again. Kind of like that. Alright, and then what I'm going to try to do is see if I can get it through the second one and tie another set of knots down here, just to make sure it's good and secure for your customer. We don't want them calling saying, hey, this fell apart. We don't like that. And run it through the other side, just kind of pulling the beads and stretching the cord. It's a nice thing that you can do with the stretchy cord is you can kind of stretch them apart to get it back through the other side. There we go. So I'm going to do another knot here. Kind of flip it over. Flip it back. And one more time on the other side, and then we can cut it off. Oh, if you don't lose hold of it. There
That
we go.
thing ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
That's the
what I
first
like.
time I've seen that technique, so.
Oh, okay. And it's
There
also
you
the
go.
good thing of both of us being together, we
Yeah.
do it different. So there it is, and then down here you could put whoever bought it, you know, their initial, and then seal it with UV resin, or a nice, you know, sun or something like that down there.
Oh, that'd be cute. I didn't think about sun.
And then we'll take and connect that to there, so they've got their place for their keys. So that one is good to go.
I love the heart shape of that one.
Yes, I love these. I found, again, Amazon. Found these little guys on Amazon, and I love them. They're too cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Alright, so now we'll set that one to the side. Get our badge reel.
Beautiful.
So pretty. Alright. So on this one, we're going to use these beads, but we're going to put the beads on this part of our badge reel. So you have to be very careful when doing this. Don't mess up and let the cord go back into here because you're not going to get it back out. So kind of take and wrap it around, and then you're going to cut this part off. Hang on, got it too tight. There we go. You can take this. Let me get my tools to get this off of here. Alright, will you get those? Yeah. Perfect. Little tool set. We're going to open this up and get this part out of here.
Scooch up just a little. There you go.
There we go. Sorry guys.
It's okay. There we go.
Open that up so that this can come off. Maybe, if it wants to. Some days it doesn't. There we go. Okay, so hang on to this. I'm going to take, I'm going to try to poke this out. A lot of times you can get it out the other end. Sometimes they don't always want to. So let's try to poke it out the other side. There it goes. So you just take this little knot right here and you cut it off. And that part is where your beads are going to go. So you take, and we'll do the pink one up here first. And then we'll do this one. Make sure that you get them, like this one has words.
Upside up.
So don't get it, don't get it upside down.
It says be kind.
It does, with the pretty little rainbow. And then we'll get the blue one on here. This is a challenge sometimes. Go through. There we go.
Awesome.
Alright, so then we'll put this guy back on here. This one's going to be a little bit trickier. Let me cut off where it's kind of frayed right there from us working those beads through. And poke it right back through the center hole here. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Now we got it. And then again, make sure this does not come off of here. And you got to tie your knot right back in this end. So tie that one. You want to tie it 2 or 3 times so it doesn't slip through on you. Sometimes again, got to get some working room. Tie that back through there. Hard sometimes to get the knots to match back up.
You gotta guide the knot.
Yep. Guide it with your hands.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think that's good. 2 times through. And there we go. You can take this if it's too long, kind of like this one. It's a little bit too long so it sticks out the end. Just take and cut it off, but don't cut it so close that your knot comes untied. And just work it back through there. That came out perfect.
Perfect.
And then we'll put this guy right back on. Close it back up. Put that, twist it to get it back in line.
That part's a little bit of challenging.
Yeah.
But with them pliers, it'll get there.
Got that in line, I think, and then we'll try to squeeze it back together. Alright, nope, stay that way.
If you weren't on camera, it'd be smooth.
Yeah, it'd be so smooth if y'all weren't watching, but you know,
That's our life.
it is what it is. There we go. And
so
we
cute.
got that part done. So pretty.
Oh, that's gonna look so good.
Set that to the side. Now we got it attached here to here. There's different ways you can attach it. You can use E6000. You can use, any type really of permanent adhesive is what you need just to make sure it doesn't come off. Some of them make interchangeable ones. I have done a few of those, and I use this right here. It's just 3M dual lock. You cut a piece and you put it on the back of your badge reel piece, and you cut a piece and you put it on here, and then you can interchange them. Some people like to do that. That's totally cool. I've made several of those. Today I think we're just going to permanently attach it. Let me grab my glue.
I saw it somewhere.
Alright, so I've got my glue. Today we're just going to use the E6000. It's clear, transparent. Let me get my cap off. Well, maybe. 1 second, guys. Alright, take the lid off, set that there. You can put some E6000. Don't do so much that it like oozes out of the side whenever you press your thing on. We don't want oozing. Cap that back. Then I'm going to take my silicone brush or stick and just kind of smooth it out inside that little divot there that's in the center. Alright, clean that off in a minute. Make sure if you have a design that your design is right side up before you stick it on here too. And then we're just going to kind of eyeball, get it centered. Let's see. It's a little easier turning it over that way.
Yeah, that's how I lay mine to dry.
Awesome. So there's that. Got the E6000, got that attached. Got the beads on here, so very pretty. And then we got this one done too. So we accomplished both of these today using UV resin in the clear molds. Alright guys, let us know if you have any questions. Thanks! Hey everyone. Alright, so we're back. It has been probably 12 to 18 hours since we did this one. I just wanted to show you all the finished one with the badge reel attached that we did here. The E6000 is nice and dry and cured, so it is not going anywhere. And there's that one all finished up with the pretty beads on it. And then we did go ahead and we added a sun cutout to this one in that same blue that we used for this, and then sealed over it also with the UV resin. I think it added a beautiful little touch to this one. So I just wanted to come on and show y'all the finished products. Alright y'all, have a great day.